Hey everybody, welcome to your class with Edgenuity. You might be taking a biology A, biology B, or chemistry. This orientation works for all of it. My name is Mr. Marino, and I'm really excited about working with you this semester. Let's take a look at what you're going to find in this orientation. You're going to figure out how to contact me, how to work with Schoology and Edgenuity, two most important things you'll be working with, and how to find your grade. Where do you find your grade? So first of all, let's talk about contacting me. Just do it. If you have any questions, please don't wait. Get a hold of me as soon as you can. If you send me an email, which is probably the best way to get a hold of me, I will return that email within 24 hours, Monday through Friday. Of course, if you send me something on Friday, it'll be Monday usually before I get back to you on that. If you send me something before vacation, I'll be getting back to you once we get back from that vacation. When you contact me in an email, please let me know exactly what it is that you're talking to me about. Don't just send something that says like, hey, I need help on the quiz. I have students that are all over the place with where they are, and so I need to know exactly what quiz that is or what assignment you're talking about. Please just make sure you let me know that. Okay, cool. So Schoology and Edgenuity, let's go ahead and switch over to those. I realize that this is a chemistry Schoology page. This will work for both biology A, biology B. You're good with that too. First of all, you see the welcome slide. This is all my contact information. You have my email there, phone number if you ever need to get a hold of me there. And also my office hour is going to be on Wednesdays from 1 to 2 p.m. If you've ever had me for a course before, you remember that we used to go ahead and use a schedule for exactly when you're gonna, you have to schedule a time with me. This year, I'm gonna be changing to just be drop-in. So from 1 to 2 p.m., if you want to join, you join through Zoom. And here's the Zoom link, and you just kind of drop in when when you want to come in. The next thing you're going to see is the announcement slide. Please check this at the beginning of each week. I'll be putting important announcements up there. Right now, you're going to see what you should be doing to start off the semester. Orientation. In the orientation folder, I made it in red just because I want to bring your attention to it. Right now, you're working on watching the video, which the video will be here eventually, but right now I'm making a video, so obviously it's not in there yet. This is a bad link right now. This will have the general student orientation for A2 Virtual Plus. Make sure you watch that. That is going to be a slideshow. That is going to be the same for all of your classes. So if you're take all of your A2 virtual classes, if you're taking more than one, you will have maybe have possibly watched this already. Once again, it's going to be called the A2 Virtual Plus General Student Orientation. That's going to be there in place of this orientation assignment. You don't have to watch it more than once. So if you watch it for another class, cool. But just make sure you know the information in there because that will be part of the orientation quiz. All this orientation stuff is worth 1% of your overall grade in this course. The other 99% will come from the work that you do in Edgenuity. So just kind of keep that in mind. The next folder that we see is the weekly attendance. Make sure you do this on Wednesdays. You might want to set yourself an alarm or a reminder that says, hey, I've got to do the weekly attendance on Wednesday. Those will be posted by at the latest 7:45 a.m. on Wednesdays. Make sure that you do those on Wednesday because there'll be just like a question or two. You'll answer that question, and then on the next Monday, I will post attendance by who did the weekly attendance on that Wednesday previous. The pacing guide, syllabus, and how to submit your work. So the pacing guide's a little interesting here. It's going to be in Edgenuity. If you click on this, all you're going to see is kind of a statement for me that says, hey, the pacing guide for you is really the course report, or it's kind of like right there as soon as you open up your Edgenuity page. I would normally take you to Edgenuity right now, but I just tonight, when I went to upload some other videos to YouTube, which is where I kind of use to put my videos, I found out that Edgenuity nailed me for copyright infringement because I showed other classes how to use Edgenuity, so they were not happy with that. So looks like I can't take you to Edgenuity anymore. I'm going to be talking to them about it to see if maybe I can get them to allow me to at least show students how to use Edgenuity. So can't take you there, but if you need any help with that, like what the due dates are, they're right on the first, as soon as you open it up, they're right on the page on the left-hand side, or they're in the course report, which is in the upper right side of the screen when you open up Edgenuity. If you need any help finding that, let me know. I can send you a screen report or a screenshot of it, or we can jump on Zoom and we can talk about it. I can show you how to find the pacing for that, right? A couple things to keep in mind with it is I would really suggest that you try to get done with most of your coursework by the 13th, which is the Friday before the end of the semester. The reason for that is because the next week is then exam week, and it'd be best if you had all your coursework done so that you can concentrate on your exams the next week. The one date to keep in mind there is the 19th. Okay, so the 19th is the one day before the end of the semester. Okay, A2 Virtual is a little different than the rest of the schools in the fact that we end on the 19th, not on the 20th, right? And so that means that by 11:59 p.m. on 19th, you have to have everything done. Used to try to be lenient on that. It didn't work very well. So at literally at midnight, I will stay up that night and I will close your Edgenuity course. And so just kind of keep that in mind. Not that I'm trying to be mean. It's just that we've got to kind of have that hard set deadline there for that. It works out best for you and best for me. One thing in the syllabus I do want to look at, so I'm going to go ahead and open that up, is the retake policy. Okay, so the retake policy is found towards the bottom of the syllabus. I'm not going to read the syllabus to you. You know how to read, so I'm going to let you do that. But you can retake or redo up to 3 tasks for the course. But in order to do that, you have to first finish everything in the course except for the final exam. I'll explain to you in a second why I do that. But anything you want to retake, you must have scored less than 70%. So if you score like a 92% on something, you can't try to retake it just to try to get 100% on it, right? It has to be something that you scored less than 70% on. If you want to retake something, you have to request that to me by that last Friday before the end of the semester, which once again is going to be January 13th, okay? Now, why do I make you wait until you finish the course before, except for the final exam, before you figure out what those 3 things are? The reason for that is because you could in October say, I've done poorly on these 3 things, I want to retake them, and then in December you find one more thing that you're like, oh, that was actually worse than those other 3 things. The problem is at that point you wouldn't be able to then include that. So I make you wait until everything's done so you can kind of have a better idea of what it is that you really want to retake. Okay. All right. So this last thing, accessing and submitting course materials, I'm gonna let you do that yourself. Look through that. Now the content and assignments here. There is a link to Edgenuity to log into Edgenuity, which once again I can't take you there, but you can kind of figure that out. And then the other thing you would normally find in here is where to submit your materials. Well, with Edgenuity, everything gets submitted at Edgenuity, except for, well, actually everything does. Okay, so everything gets submitted in Edgenuity. So you'll just go to Edgenuity, do your work there. The only thing you'll really be doing here is the orientation that you're working on right now and the weekly attendance. After that, we've got some contact information if you need some support with technology or if you need to contact anybody in the A2 Virtual Plus itself. And then after that, we have the policies and forms, just some general forms and stuff you may need throughout the semester. Okay, guys, like I said, I'm really looking forward to working with you. Let's have a great semester. Make sure you let me know anytime you have questions, and have a great day.